Jasper starts off by knocking a dude's head. Cartwheels over him, grabs him, and alley-oops him to the wolf.
Oh!
Alice kicked Oro off the ground.
Ooh! He's an enemy. He only goes for headshots. They're the quickest way. They're the quickest way. No leg shot, chest shot, arm shot, none of that. Headshots only. Sega! Yes sir. My boy Beast Guy made another video. Let's get it poppin'. We're gonna be reacting to the Twilight Saga. Got the elite hands, like got them hands on. I apologize if this video takes forever, cause your boy got the new chair. He got the new chair finally, instead of just me just sitting on my fucking bed. Because if y'all didn't know this, I've been making videos by sitting on my bed. I did rearrange my room a bit. Since I'm getting a gaming chair, I'm about to rearrange my room because my room is like extremely small. So I was just praying and just hoping that my chair can fit, and it can fit, but it's barely space. But it can squeeze through. Thankfully, it can squeeze through, and I can like move around, but I can't move around much because, like I said before, my room is small, so I can't move around. But I am glad that I've got this chair. I built this up. It really didn't take that long. It took me like what, like an hour or 2 hours to like get this built. At first, I was confused on how to set up the gaming chair because like this is my first gaming chair, so I have no clue how to fucking build this shit. But thankfully, I got the book and everything, and now here we are. Got a whole fucking gaming chair, and I feel comfortable. My back support and my neck and my lower back finally support, instead of me just lunging back, like doing all that while I can like lay back like this. But other than that, I'm not gonna take too much of your time. But if you guys enjoyed this, you already know what to do. But without further ado, let's get it poppin'.
I already know somebody's gonna comment, why is Beastie covering Twilight? Those movies suck. And you know what?
I have no comeback.
But Twilight is a movie series that came out a while ago, and it's pretty much a love saga between a woman named Bella, a man named Edward, and a side nigga named Jacob. But as
I'll say my mom and some of my family members are like a huge Twilight, and to me, I never really got into Twilight for real, because I thought it was just a boring ass romantic scene. But like after a while, I don't know, the story is like low-key interesting, but it really wasn't intriguing to me, if you get what I'm saying. But I'm gonna stop talking.
When I was watching this series with my girl, I realized these vampires really got hands. And the main two movies I think showcase this are Twilight Eclipse and Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2. They had some other small fights throughout the series, but these two movies had some crazy hands being thrown. And if you ain't seen the movies, that's okay too. I'm gonna try to fill y'all in with as much lore as I can as we go. So let's get into it.
Let's get it pop. Go.
So the scene starts with a man named Riley being bitten and slowly turning into a vampire. And the woman who made him into a vampire is a woman named Victoria. And the reason she did this is because she's making an army of newborn vampires in order to go kill Bella. Because in the very first Twilight movie, Victoria got her husband James packed up. Edward and his family literally killed him and burned him.
Oh wow. Wait, if Edward and the family like killed Victoria's family, why the fuck are they going after Bella for? Bella didn't even do nothing. But I'm gonna stop.
This is some scary shit.
But while all this is happening, Edward and his family have no idea about this. But eventually the newborn vampires start getting a little too active in the streets, and the Cullens start to realize that they gotta put a stop to this. So Edward takes Bella's useless ass to go see her mom so that Bella won't get hurt, and the rest of the Cullens go to the forest looking for Victoria.
Okay. Victoria's arrival. Let's go.
And at first, nobody could find her, but then Alice caught her scent right as she ran through the forest. I forgot I did not introduce y'all to the Cullen team, and I'm gonna break this down in basketball terminology for all the niggas that are watching this that don't know the lore. So let me give y'all the lineup real quick. First, we got the starting 5. These the real smackers in the family. At the 1, we got Cullen. He's the dad of the group and also the leader. He's like a Chris Paul type of player. He's selfless, he's gonna make the right decision every time, and he's gonna make sure everybody...
Wait, hold on, I didn't even see... My dumb ass was looking at the shots. I didn't even pay attention to the his info. Let's see. I don't know how you pronounce his fucking name. I'm gonna just say Cullen. Let's see. His overall is a 91, 5'11". Let's see. Born in what? In 1663, an Olympic. Born in London, England. Damn, he's 365 years old. He's a goddamn. All right. He's a point guard and coach. He has okay. Selfless leader or court vision. Okay.
On the court is good. Next up is the 2 spot. We got Cullen. She's my personal favorite. She's like a prime.
Ooh. She's 5'5", 1920 Olympic, born in Mississippi. She's 105 years old, shooting guard. Okay.
Drew Holiday type of player. She has the power where she can see what's about to happen before it even happens. So
basically, she got that Spider-Man Spidey senses.
Her defense game is crazy. She gonna shut shit down before it even happens. She's also a member of Weave Nation. Next up at the 3 spot, we got Cullen. He's the strong.
Cullen, and he literally just said he's the strongest. So okay. Cullen, he's 6'5". His overall is 92. I forgot to look at the girls overall. What's she at? Damn, she's a 95. Oh my god. Born in Tennessee. He's 90 years old and he's a point forward. Okay.
First one in the family. He's what Zion Williamson would have been if he didn't like BBLs and gumbo so much. He just gonna run through whatever is in his way and get the job done. Next at the 4 spot is Jasper. He's a LeBron type player.
Damn, he's at 98. I bet you that last spot is for Edward. I bet you. Born in 1863, born in Houston, Texas, and he's 163 years old.
Because he has been in the game for a long ass time. He has been around since the Confederate Army. So he's seen it all and can make the right play whenever he needs to. Last up in the starting 5 is Cullen.
Come on now. I literally just said it.
He's a Kyrie Irving type player.
Kyrie Irving, so Edward, he is 6'1", born in 1918. Chirac, he's 105 years old, and he's a combo guard, and his overall is a 96. Come on now.
He's pretty chilled out for the most part, but when he locks in, it's very few people that can keep up with him. And just like me, he's also the fastest person in his family. Yeah, I said it. Next, we got the 2 bench players. First up is Esme. She's a James Harden type player. She don't really be
overall at 87, Columbus, Ohio, 110 years old. Okay.
She's doing shit when she's on defense, but when she got the ball, can't nobody touch her. She's also the first vampire to ever be a part of Weave Nation. And last and definitely least, we got Rosalie. She like the Draymond Green of the group.
I know damn well. Oh, she is a -3 overall. I'm done. 5'6", 1933, born in New York, and she's 91. Her precision is a fucking mascot. I'm dead.
She's not really useful during any of these movies, but she does a really good job at 2 things: being crazy as hell and being a hater.
So basically, she suck ass for real.
All right, now we can get back to the story. So Victoria takes off and they all go chase after her. And they are running fast as hell right now. I can barely tell what's going on. But Victoria is still untouched. But Emmett is hawking her down. He puts his hand out to try to grab her, but she flips him off, sending him into a tree. Ooh! And she even looked back at him like,
come on, man. That's too easy.
This is why we always get consent before touching women, guys. You never know if she's gonna throw you into a tree. So now Jasper and Carlisle are in the lead. And now we cut back to Emmett, and he mad as hell he got done like this in front of his girl, his brother, his sister, his mom, and the creatures of the forest. So now he got something to prove. But then Victoria does this big ass jump to the other side of the lake. But the Cullens can't cross that lake because it's not their territory anymore. The land she's on now is wolf territory. But the sad thing for Victoria is vampires are not sanctioned on that side of the lake. Then the wolves pull up because they smell the scent of an op. And I was gonna break down the wolves right now, but to be honest, they all look the same.
That's gotta be racist. There's no way.
So now Victoria has to worry about vampires and these I promise my dog don't bite ass wolves. And they really on her ass too. But then she jumps to the other side, and now Emmett is trying to get his get back. But now it's Jasper's turn for the ISO. Victoria jumps off these trees for whatever reason, and Jasper tries to jump and get her, but he misses and falls on the ground. But
oh my god,
Emmett still got a point to prove, so he jumps after her, but he gets blocked by the wolf.
Oh!
And this part kind of made me mad, because Victoria is the main objective right now, and they are having a staring contest like she's not standing right there behind him. But they end up losing her and realizing that they got to get some practice in before she comes back with the army.
Practice.
So the next day, they all meet up in the woods so that they can get some practice shots up before the big game. Because the scariest thing about fighting newborns is they are extremely strong. So Jasper has to teach them all how to fight. First ISO is Emmett versus Jasper. They run straight towards each other, and I don't know how far back Emmett was, but this nigga took a long time to get to Jasper. Look how close they were right before he takes off. He's literally standing right in front of him. But when Emmett finally tackles Jasper, he grabs him and throws him on the ground.
Woo!
Then he rushes back to hit him again, but Jasper dodges his hit. Had Emmett looking like he was about to hit the... Then he grabs his shoulder, and whenever someone grabs your shoulder in Twilight, just know you're about to get cooked. Because then he slams him on the ground.
Oh my god,
I don't know, man. Emmett might have to be taken out the starting 5.
He gonna have to.
Second L now in front of his whole family. But now it's time.
Like, how are you getting embarrassed by your girl, your mom, your brother, and your sister? That's gotta be the most embarrassing thing. If that was me, I would have quit the team. Cause you was not about to embarrass me like that. I don't care.
Time for the next ISO. Edward versus Carlisle. They both run at each other, but Carlisle slide cancels and makes Edward trip. Then they get back up. Carlisle goes for a punch, but Edward dodges it. Then he blocks, grabs Carlisle, and slams him on the ground. But he forgot one thing.
Never turn your back on your enemy.
Next up is Jasper versus Rosalie's bum ass. And this doesn't even last
4 fucking seconds!
She puts up 2 missed shots and then gets slapped.
Damn!
See, I told y'all, she don't be doing nothing for real. I see why she was hating on Bella in the first 3 movies now. She was mad that Bella is more useless than her. They really 2 cheeks of the same ass.
It really is. She just mad cause she ain't got the hands like nobody else does. You need more practice.
But now it's time for Alice versus Jasper. Peep the play-by-play. So they start by staring at each other's eyes. But then Jasper goes for a strike, but she dodges it. Then a weave somersault. Yeah, they ain't moving like Alice for real. I'm telling y'all, she's different. Then Jasper goes for a hit, then he goes for a punch. And now Jasper's getting mad, so he grabs her. Mind you, he ain't landed 1 hit on her, and he the person that's supposed to be teaching everybody how to fight. But then they start staring again, and then he tries to kiss her. And not gonna lie, I don't know what he was trying to teach with this move, cause that shit is definitely not working on the newborns. They gonna try that and end up like this.
Literally.
But then Alice moves out the way and curves him right in front of everybody and disappears. And she had Jasper looking confused as hell.
Give that guy a map.
I know the wolves was back there watching like,
who is this nigga? That's how I feel listening to this, man. Like, I want to respect you, but I can't.
Then she sneak attacks him from the trees. Excellent performance by Alice right here. I don't care if y'all think I'm meat riding either. Ain't nobody moving like Alice Cullen.
Yeah, ain't nobody not. The fact that she like did 2 weaves and then she just disappeared and hit it with that sneak attack, yeah, that's a W right there. Ain't nobody gonna touch her if she does that in the real battle. Promise you.
I'm also not sure why the wolves didn't participate. I think they definitely could have benefited from going a few rounds, but what do I know? But now practice is over. The wolves go home. The Cullens go home. Bella still ain't doing shit. And now it's time for
the game plan. Alright.
So the plan is to use Bella's scent to lure the newborns into coming to a big open field. And since Jacob is a wolf and smells like shit, he's in charge of taking Bella away from the field so the newborns don't smell her. And y'all peep how he chose to carry her. Shirt off, carrying her in both hands, and she hugging him tight as hell with her hand right on his chest.
She belongs to the streets.
I know Edward was punching the air after they took off. I swear, Jacob knew what he was doing too, because he could have just turned into a wolf and got her there a lot quicker.
Yeah.
So now we get to see Victoria talking to Riley about their game plan. And she ain't doing nothing but lying and spreading misinformation to him. And he is eating it up too. Victoria got this man under a massive genjutsu. I ain't lying either. Look at her eyes. So their
Oh,
game
wow.
plan isn't as complex. It's really just to get a bunch of people and pull up on the Cullens.
That's crazy.
So the next day, Riley gets the newborn team ready to go. Jacob carries Bella away again, and Edward starts ore farming in the sun for some reason.
Boy, if you don't get...
So the newborn team finally makes it across the water, and if you're wondering, yes, Edward is still ore farming in the middle of the woods right now. But after this, a wolf named Seth pulls up to tell Edward that the newborn team has just arrived.
Oh,
So now
boy.
it's time for...
Time for what? The newborn massacre. All right,
So we
let's
start
go.
the scene with the newborns going crazy over the smell of Bella's blood. And then we cut to see the Cullen gang getting ready for the smoke.
I just got one quick question. I'm really trying to like figure out like out of this entire series, Beast Guy, I don't know if you know, but why are they going after Bella? For what? I know you said that Edward's family, they killed Victoria's family and burned them alive. Like, okay, y'all trying to get revenge on the Edwards family, but why are y'all trying to go after Bella for? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if it's the new scent that she got, the smell that she had, that I think what Victoria and her gang are wants that smell, or I don't know. I never watched Twilight, so I don't.
And I ain't never seen a group of vampires look this clean. They got the all black fits on.
That go
hands
hard.
ready, and my nigga Emmett got a fresh cut.
Yeah!
So the newborns are still running through the forest trying to...
Hold on, I didn't even see that too. Go back.
And my nigga Emmett got a fresh cut.
He got the waves. I don't know if that's true, but if that's true, bro got the waves and the lineup and the little. Come on now.
So the newborns are still running through the forest trying to get there. And once they do, the Cullen team and the newborn team rush to the middle. And this is where we see a master class in combat. So I need y'all to pay close attention or you gonna miss it. So Jasper starts off by knocking a dude's head.
The fact that he like went in, nose hit, got him up, like pushed him back, like run that back, bro. Run that shit back. I'm about to put this in slow motion.
Jasper starts off by not...
Damn.
Oh my god! That man punched him so hard, it knocked his head off, clean off of his body. You can see all the dust particles and out of his head and everything. He is done. Oh yeah, I gotta put him on my team when we ever go into battle, cause that, bruh. One more time. One more time.
off by...
Look how much you may not see it, but look how much force. Look how much force that this nigga put on him.
Taking a dude's head clean off of his body. This is how some of y'all were saying the gorilla was gonna do the 100 humans. Next we got Emmett, and he trucks this guy off of his feet. I didn't even see this at first, but he had a hat on while he was running. Then he got hit by Emmett and that hoe disappeared. Then he puts this girl in a chokehold, grabs her face, but before we see what he gonna do, peep the nigga in the back. I don't know what Carlisle did to him, but he is in a crazy position right now. Feet up, ass up, and he's on his neck. Yeah, that's crazy. Then Emmett just rips her head off. Next we got Alice, and she dodges the first newborn, pushes the next one, picks him up by his meat, and flips him. And as if they weren't getting cooked enough already, the wolves pull up. And I know the newborns were mad as hell Riley didn't tell them about the wolves.
Say you swear to God. Say you swear to God. Put that on the say put that.
He getting fired from being the coach after this. This is like going to fight someone in real life and you show up and they pull out the executioner blade. Like, nah, bruh, you got it. I don't even want to fight no more. Then we see Victoria finally pull up and she looking sad as hell that her team is losing. And I couldn't have been on the newborn team that day. I would have seen Victoria back there hiding and been screaming for her to help. But let's get back to the fight. Carlisle weaves this punch. Then Esme sweeps him off of his feet. Then Carlisle grabs both his shoulders. Then slams him on the ground. And I'm not gonna lie, this dude right here got done in the worst way possible. Cause then Esme cartwheels over him, grabs him, and alley-oops him to the wolf.
Oh my god. Cartwheels him and then threw him. Bro did the whole alley hoop to the wolf and man, listen.
See, this is elite levels of teamwork right here. This is how I need my dogs.
She literally tripped him over. Bro slammed him by the shoulders, and then old girl did a cartwheel, grabbed him by the shirt, threw him like he was a football, and then the wolf just came out of nowhere and just grabbed the nigga. This is like I ain't gonna lie, this is like one of my top 5. This is like one of the top 5 best fighting scenes I have ever seen in my damn life. I swear to God.
My girl to be if someone breaks into our crib. And look behind him during this. These two newborns decide to run away.
These niggas are running. These niggas are fucking running. Running, they said, oh hell no. These motherfuckers got back out. We finna get the fuck out of here because we was not prepared for this shit.
I don't even blame him. If I saw my teammate get thrown in the air and then eaten by a giant wolf, I'm either running away or I'm switching sides immediately.
Yeah, I'm running
now
away.
We got a real crash out pulling up to the scene. Jacob Black, also known as Bella's side piece.
Yeah.
He pulls up and starts biting everything he can see. Then we see a newborn try to score on Emmett. But Jacob comes in for the chase down block.
Damn!
He might be on the sideline for Bella, but he a star player in the field right now. Then Jasper choke slams this girl into the ground, dodges this dude, and knocks another person's head off.
Oh my god! This nigga is literally knocking niggas' heads off. Like, he is LeBron James. LeBron James mixed with Kobe Bryant.
Jasper's putting up elite numbers right now. He really don't miss.
He really don't.
That motherfucker don't miss.
He
man.
don't.
He's good. In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
No.
Then he pushes this guy to the side, and I have no idea what this newborn right here was planning to do, because as you can clearly see, he has a wolf behind him and Alice right in front of him.
He's
but she
cooked.
pump faked his ass and she spins on top of him. Then he gets taken out by the wolf. That's why I glaze Alice so much. She's too clean. She's yet to be touched in a single movie so far.
She is.
Then we see a newborn tackle one of the wolves, but Jasper isn't going for that. So he locks in and punches this girl out the way, slaps this guy off the ground, flips this dude in the air, and then hits the Michael Phelps swan dive and rips another head off. He's taken off 3 heads so far.
Nigga took 3 heads off. I'm sorry if I keep pausing. This man got the elite legendary premium edition hands. You knock Nick, you 3 niggas heads off in one battle. I'm trying to figure out how long this fight is. This fight gotta be at least over an hour or maybe 30 minutes.
He might really have to get that MVP trophy after this.
Damn
Next,
near.
we got Esme, and she slaps this dude, dodges her punch, dodges again, spins her around in a chokehold. And I know I said the other guy got done dirty, but this girl might be tied for worst death. Carlisle comes and chops her whole head off.
Oh. Oh my god. They're just knocking people's heads out. They really are.
Esme and Carlisle are an elite duo. Rosalie, take notes, nigga. You ain't scored this whole game.
Exactly.
Next, we catch Alice running away from this newborn, but Jasper is right behind him.
This
his
is
ass.
crazy.
And he jumps all the way in the air, comes down on his neck, and rips both of his arms off. Yeah, Jasper definitely get my vote for MVP after this.
He
now
is.
we got Emmett throwing people left and right. He not even trying to kill him. He just having fun for real. I swear, swole niggas always be doing strong shit for no reason. But then he runs towards a wolf that's getting overwhelmed, smacks this dude away, slams this dude on the ground, then punches this dude in the face.
Damn.
Emmett really trying to beat the fraud allegations after what happened with Victoria. And I can't lie, he's doing a great job. Then Carlisle and Esme pull up on this little girl newborn. And I know she was scared as hell. She seen a wolf alley-oop and a neck breaker combo from these two. I would just put my head down and accept defeat. But then Edward gets the scent of Victoria and realizes Victoria hit them with the pump fake of her own.
What do you mean by that? Edward's ISO.
So at first, Edward was trying to let Riley know that Victoria was playing him this whole time. But Riley is still under the genjutsu, so he not trying to hear any of that. So he gets ready to attack Edward, but my boy Seth pulled up just as he was about to hit Edward. And Seth is doing him dirty right now. He got his whole arm in his mouth. He was even wagging his tail. This was Seth's first time tasting vampire too. I know he'll never forget this moment. And neither will Riley, because Victoria is standing right there looking at him getting eaten by this big ass wolf. And Seth took off his whole arm. And then Victoria just runs away. I swear, it really be your own niggas, man. But Edward not gonna let Victoria leave. He starts rage baiting her. You won't get a chance like this again. You want me to feel the same pain you felt when we slimed out James? When we smoked him into oblivion?
Damn.
When I turned that nigga into a pack? And this got Victoria mad as hell. And whole time, Riley's back there getting tortured by Seth. He back there like... So she runs at Edward and tackles him.
Damn.
She tries to grab Bella, but that was a bad play. Edward does not play about Bella. He will literally take himself out before letting anything happen to her. So he grabs her and throws her into a tree. Then she starts climbing it. So Edward knocks the tree down and she falls out. Then Edward hits the biggest jump I've ever seen and tackles her. But this caught Seth's attention. He really hit the I may talk, squirrel. And then Riley ended up knocking him out.
Damn!
So now Edward is really putting the hands on Victoria. But Riley is free now and goes to help her. And he a better man than me. I would have sat there and watched just how she did me. There's no way I'm helping her after she just watched me get mauled by a wolf. But he tackles Edward off of her, and Edward is like,
I'm not finished.
and slams his head into the ground. And look at Edward's face right now. He wanted Riley dead right then. But then Victoria puts him in a chokehold and then gets ready to finish him off. And after 3 books and 3 movies, Bella finally becomes useful and does something. Finally! She uses her blood to distract them. And Riley instantly turns. If this was a cartoon, his ass would have lifted and floated off the ground. But this was the opening that Edward needed. The ball was in his hands now. So he pushes Riley off and smacks Victoria. And then Riley tries to grab Edward again. But then Edward throws him into a rock. And just when Riley's day couldn't get any worse, because, you know, he just saw his girl sit there watching him get mauled. His arm's already been taken off. Seth comes back and bites him again. And
my
Victoria
God.
is still just sitting there looking. And he's
Like, I don't know why bro is trying to help Victoria after she literally just watched you get your ass beat. If it was me, I would have been like, hell no, I'm about to just let you watch. You sat there and just let this wolf nigga whoop my ass, and he took my arm off. And you think I'm about to help you? Hell to the fuck no.
begging for help. But she's like,
hell no.
But anywho.
And then Seth just drags him off.
Wow.
So Victoria tries to go for Bella again, but Edward blocks her and ends up getting choked. Then he spins her around and grabs her neck. And once you see the crack lines in their skin, just know it's probably over for them.
Raps.
But just like your typical basketball player, whenever a girl's around, he gotta do some extra shit. So he throws her in the air, catches her by the back of the neck, then slams her into the ground, lifts her up, and finishes her off with a bite.
You're
And
done,
I can't lie, the self alley-oop was tough. These are not normal plays that people make. And now the fights are finished. Victoria got packed, Riley got packed, and the newborn army got packed. But because of all the commotion, a group called the Volturi pulls up. And these vampires are like royalty. They the big dogs in the vampire universe. And they only really show up when there's rules being broken or something going on. And the aura of the Volturi members is crazy as hell. Anytime they pull up, you gotta be ready for anything to go down. But they not trying to fight this time. But they do tell Bella that she needs to be a vampire soon or it's gonna be a problem. And after all this, Bella gets pregnant and Edward and Bella's ugly CGI baby Renesmee is born. Then she turns into a vampire. But one day, one of Edward's cousins named Irina snitched on the family. Cause they thought that the baby that Bella had was a vampire baby. But in reality, it was half vampire and half human. because it was born before Bella turned into a vampire. But the Volturi was not trying to hear that. So now the Cullens have to assemble one of the greatest vampire teams of all time, because the Volturi are coming to take out that baby in a few months.
Wow, so they're really... Oh my god, this is fucking crazy. First they were going after Bella, now they're going after Bella's daughter.
What's up, little bud? Got a staring problem, pal?
Like what, dude? He's just looking at you. He's a baby.
Look at his face. Dumb little face.
Stop.
Yo, Zen, get your boy, dog.
But now it's time for the next chapter.
What? The Vampire All-Star team?
So
Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm still recording.
now that there's beef with the Volturi, the Cullen team has to assemble a new roster. We still keeping the starting 5, but they gotta add some more depth to the roster. So this leads the Cullen family to have to go talk to more people and more covens to recruit more vampires for the upcoming potential battle with the Volturi. The first new roster additions are the Denali Coven, which consists of Tanya, Carmen, and Elizar. And the powerhouse in this coven is Kate. She has a crazy ability to produce electricity from her hands. Now we got Carlisle recruiting the Egyptian Coven. And the new recruits from this coven are Aman, Kebi, Tia, and Benjamin. Benjamin can control any element, so he's like the vampire avatar basically. Next recruits are the Amazon Coven. This consists of Zafrina and Senna. Zafrina has the ability to make you see illusions. She's basically capable of genjutsu. Next up is the Romanian Coven, which consists of Stefan and Vladimir. Then we got another member from the Denali Coven, Garrett. And the last vampire we got added to the lineup is Bella. Now I know I said she was useless, and a terrible girlfriend, and a terrible character, and a terrible person, and a terrible friend, and extremely useless. But not gonna lie, Bella might steal the MVP spot from Jasper, because Bella ends up having the ability to block other people's powers from working if she concentrates and stares at that person. We also got the Wolves added to the roster too. The main players we're gonna focus on are Leah Clearwater, Seth Clearwater, and Sam Yulee. So now that everybody's recruited, now it's time for the next chapter.
The big battle. Is it a big battle? Oh yes! Time for that end game. No Avengers. Get it? Because Endgame and Avengers. I'm gonna shut up.
The scene starts with the Cullen team walking up to a field of snow as they wait for the arrival of the Volturi. And slowly we start hearing footsteps. So the Cullens spread out and the Volturi finally pull up.
Here we go.
And I gotta give it to them. They clean as hell.
He got that shit on though.
They got
They
that
out here
drip
looking like
on.
Organization 13 from Kingdom Hearts. And then the Wolfpack pulls up to join the team too. And now the all-star team is all here. And damn, the Cullens looking kind of outnumbered right now. I could have swore our group looked bigger than this. But it's too late now. We gotta use the players we got. And now it's time to introduce the important members of the Volturi team. First up, we got the big 3. Aro, Marcus, and Caius. These are the big dogs of the Volturi. Next up is the Volturi guards. This group consists of Felix, who is super strong, Dimitri, who is an expert tracker, Alec, he can blind anybody with his powers, and last up is Jane. She has a power called Pain Illusion, which lets her stare at a person and inflict pain on them that only she can stop. Everyone else y'all see is just Volturi meat riders that decided to show up. But then they start trying to find out what Renesmee is by asking her family questions. And they end up finding out that Renesmee is actually half human and half vampire. But it's one thing the Volturi hate, and that's mistakes. So now Irina the snitch gotta be put to the hot seat. And I mean that literally. They burn her for making the mistake that Renesmee is a full-blooded vampire baby. Then the Volturi start rage baiting them, and Jane uses her powers to start hurting Edward. But Bella gotta beat the useless allegations, and she starts shielding Edward and the rest of the group from Jane's powers. But Aro's hating ass still thinks Renesmee is going to be a problem. But then Alice and Jasper pull up. And because Alice can see the future, she goes to show Aro that nothing bad will happen if they leave Renesmee alive. But Aro wasn't trying to hear that.
Don't care, still don't care.
He came all the way here from Italy, and his hotel checkout isn't to the end of the week. So he's like,
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
So once Alice realized that Aro won't change his mind, Bella sends Jacob and Renesmee away from the group to be safe. But just before the Volturi could go get Renesmee, Alice kicked Aro off the ground. And when he landed, he was pissed. So he ordered the Volturi meat riders to take Alice away. But Carlisle ain't gonna let that slide. So he runs towards the Volturi, he flips the first guy, then throws the next guy. But Oro has been itching for a fight. So he steps up to run the ISO with Carlisle. They both jump in the air, but only Oro stands up.
Oh, he's dead.
Has Carlisle's head in his hands. And like the true rage baiter he is, he smiles at the Cullen team and proceeds to burn Carlisle's body right in front of his family.
Wow.
And this causes the entire Cullen team to run right at the Volturi.
Time for battle!
Now it's time for the final chapter.
Time for the battle. The Vampire Battle Royal.
Jasper comes in, pulls this guy on the ground, and takes his head off. I don't know what his obsession with taking heads off is, but this is his first kill, so we up 1 right.
He on that. He's on that Call of Duty shit. He on that Call of Duty shit. Like, if he sees an enemy, he only goes for headshots. They're the quickest way. They're the quickest way. No leg shot, chest shot, arm shot, none of that. Headshots only.
Now, next we got Rosalie finally getting some playtime. She chokeslams this dude on the ground, and after 5 movies, she finally did something. Then we see Jane setting up for the backdoor attack on Jasper, but Bella pops out and blocks her with her shield. But Alex sees this and takes off to tackle Bella. But now that Bella got tackled, Jasper isn't protected by her shield. So Jasper starts to feel the damage from Jane. And the members of the Volturi hold him down and they take his head off. And this was crazy. After all the heads Jasper took, he just got his head taken.
Oh, why they do that? He was the MVP. He was the MVP. Now he got his head slaughtered.
Emmett sees Alec and he already knows this is the ISO that he wanted. He runs at him and slams him on the ground, steps on his body, and rips his head off. But now,
Bro grabbed the body and just try to yank it out of the head. Man.
Oro has started to get worried seeing all this. The Volturi are supposed to be the strongest vampires in the verse, and they getting beaten by the power of friendship and family. Then we see Kate kick this dude in the stomach, and then she starts shocking his entire face. It's gotta be a terrible way to go out. But now it's time for Edward to get his ISO win with Dimitri. They both run towards each other, but Edward misses and Dimitri flips him off his feet.
Oh!
Embarrassing! Calls it done.
Then Seth randomly catches this dude out the air and gets a nice snack. But he didn't know that Jane was right in front of him, and she starts doing him bad, and she's even smiling about it.
This nigga is crazy.
You crazy bitch!
But just before he could run away, he gets grabbed and crushed.
There's not my boy's neck. I was still laughing at. I'm still laughing at this.
But just before he could run away,
oh shit! That part right there is fucking hilarious, bruh.
Grabbed and crushed.
Did you hear, bruh? Did you hear that bone crackling? Bro cracked and snapped his neck. Bone snap crackle.
Looking good for the Cullen team right now. Jasper is gone. Carlisle's gone. Seth just got packed up. Edward is getting done dirty. And they triple teaming Bella right now. Then Benjamin punches the ground and makes it split open. Now this was a good move, but it's also kind of a double-edged sword. Because on one hand, they can throw the Volturi members into the fiery molten lava pits of Earth's core, but at the same time, they can do the same thing to them. But it does give us some more points on the board, because 2 Volturi members get thrown into the hole. Then Bella Spartan kicks this nigga right here. I don't even know who this dude was. He don't even got a Volturi outfit either. I think this was just a regular guy that happened to be in the area. Rest in peace to him though. Then Esme gets grabbed and now she's falling off the edge. And I guess the dude who tackled her doesn't know how gravity works, because now his ass is scared and falling in the hole too. This one really had me confused, because these Volturi vampires have been alive for thousands of years and they still making rookie mistakes in the All-Star game. But as they all fall into the hole, Leah sees Esme struggling and charges over to help her. And she bites the dude off of her and they both fall to their death. Major respect.
Damn, bro sacrificed her. He sacrificed himself to save her. Salute.
Leah. Cause she had 3 vampires on her before she did this, and she took them all with her too. That's a real nigga right there.
Salute.
Now we see that Edward is still losing his ISO with Dimitri. Then he falls into the hole with a bunch of rocks. And now Dimitri is feeling himself, hoping to get that blood raise on his next Volturi check. But Edward has already seen his fiance cuddle with and make out with a whole nother guy. So he can't afford to take any more L's right now. So he ends up flying back on the field, grabbing Dimitri's head and taking it all the way off. I know Jasper was in hell watching like,
I'm the same reason he come up under there like that. Because when I got him like that, I hit him right in the jaw.
and now Jane is looking concerned, but she don't got time to be looking around, cause Alice pulls up and now it's time for her ISO. So Alice starts running to her, slides under this guy, punches him out the way, and Jane is still staring hard as hell at Alice right now, wondering why her powers ain't working. But she looks to her left and Bella has her shield activated to protect Alice. So Alice clotheslines this guy, dodges his punch, throws this guy out the way, and now Jane is running away.
Oh, why the fuck you running away? Oh, she a pussy for that. You got all them damn powers, but then the moment somebody coming after you, you gonna start running away. Yeah, she ass. She's ass. She's good at long range, but she's shitty as fuck when it comes to melee and short ranges. Okay.
That's why you gotta have more moves in your bag. She a one-trick pony with her powers.
Hey,
She
but
don't got
literally.
hands for real.
She don't.
Have it. Stop putting on the persona for these niggas out here. You don't got it.
But as she tries to run from Alice, she appears right in front of her, grabs her by the neck and forces her to the ground.
Dumb
And this
bitch.
part right here is one of my favorite scenes in Twilight, because then we see Sam pull up ready to feast on Jane.
Woo!
And then Alice starts treating Jane like a bad kid and grabs her by her collar and takes her straight to Sam.
Take
And after
them.
that, she became dog food.
Yep, she said, here you go. I got a nice snack for you. Here you go. Enjoy.
Now the Volturi Big Three is upset, so they send out Caius to take out the Denali Coven members. He goes and chokes Tanya, but this was all a setup for another alley-oop, because Garrett comes and passes him to Kate. And this is not the person you want grabbing your neck, because she starts frying his ass. Then Tanya grabs his mouth and rips his head in half.
Oh!
Hey, no more Big Three, it's just Big Two now. Then we see Vladimir putting in work. He dodges the punch, then backhands him. Then he looks at Stefan, and with that look, he already knew what the play was. They run at Marcus, and he just accepts his fate.
Damn.
He's been wanting to die for a while now, so this was an easy bucket for them. But now Oro is pissed. He lost all his guards, and they just smoked Caius and Marcus. So Oro gets ready to hop on the field himself. But Bella is in her defensive bag right now and tries to stop him. But she gets her ass thrown right back into Edward.
Damn!
But now it's time for Edward and Bella to draw up a new play. He picks her up and swings her into Oro. Then throws her in the air and she kicks him back. I don't know when Bella learned how to do all this, but she cooking right now. So now Edward got him in the same position your homie puts you in when it's a group of girls around. But Oro was born around 1340 BC, so he not finna be little broed by anybody. So he flips Edward around and starts trying to smash his face.
Oh my god!
But Bella pops up and starts trying to smash his face. And now Edward sees the open shot. He takes Oro's legs out, and then Bella rips off his head.
Yes, sir. Cook.
And she goes to burn him quick as hell too. And look at the Volturi meat riders already coming to save him. They even got Palpatine flying up there. He saw somebody burning and thought it was Anakin. And that was the last thing that Oro saw. But turns out this entire fight was a big ass pump fake. It was all Alice showing him the future of what it would have been if they did run the fade. And after seeing himself get cooked, his entire group packed up, and Bella being useful, Oro decided he did not want the smoke. And yeah, that's pretty much all the fights I wanted to cover. I know these movies get a bad rep, but y'all can't lie, these niggas was moving different during these fight scenes.
Yeah?
I've yet to see vampires have better hands than the ones in Twilight. But I'm tired of talking to y'all. Cue my outro music.
Yeah, that's crazy. Normal, like, even though I never watched it, but like, they got some fucking hands though. Anyways, a W video, another one from B Sky. That was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you do, you already know what to do. But other than that, I'll see you out in the next video. I'm over here stuttering on my damn outro. I'll see you in the next video. We out of here. Peace.